Let me ask you, as far as just that, your locker room when you was there in Florida, now coming to the Baltimore Ravens, obviously being in Tampa, just when you look at the different backfields that you've been in, what were some of the differences or similarities that you could
Let
probably
me
take
let me
from that?
just let me just do it better. I believe that let's look at the cultures,
Gotcha.
the
Okay.
culture of being in Tampa from going to Baltimore. First of all, when I left Tampa, the locker room was completely different. It was more of an older style team, and this was a time when this was a different style back then where like when rookies come in the league, man, we were nearly like tortured.
Yeah.
It was a whole nother different vibe. After 96, a lot of that stuff calmed down, so like it was, man, you had to go get pads, you had to go bring food every day. I mean, you had to do whatever these upperclassmen wanted you to do. Man, you was a rookie. So it was a whole nother vibe. And then I stayed there 4 years. And then when I was traded to Baltimore, I didn't even know I was coming to Baltimore. I had a holdout situation that was
Mhm.
going in Tampa, a real terrible contract issue there. And I was traded to the Baltimore Ravens for like a fourth round pick.
Gotcha.
And I tell you, man, when I first got there, I had never seen Afro American people this big. I never seen nothing that big in my life, Priest.
Yeah.
I mean, the offensive line that we had, Priest, that's not humanly possible. That's not normal what we had.
Yeah, we talked about Blackshear,
I mean,
Zeus.
Priest,
Yeah.
Blackshear, that's the first time I saw a guy with his traps stood outside his helmet.
It sure did. It sure
I
did.
mean, his traps were humongous. And then Big Zeus, Orlando Brown, God bless the dead,
Yeah.
and God bless the dead with Jeff Blackshear. This Zeus, I've never seen a human being 6'8", 380 that has an attitude and walks around with his shirt off.
That's right.
I mean, literally, it was days when he would get mad at the press and shut down practice.
That's right.
They just called the practice. We're done for the day because this guy would shut it down.
Wow.
He would.
I
Wow.
mean,
Yeah.
this locker room, man, the locker room back in Baltimore, man, it was so many different attitudes in the locker room, and it's just everything you wanted in that in on the street or whatever was in that locker room, whatever you ever could imagine.
That's
And then, Big Ogden,
Oh,
sure.
yes,
so
indeed.
and then I mean, so you're starting from 6'5", 6'6", 6'8", and then you go all the way up to like 6'9", 6'10", and then the guy has an afro.
That's
On
right.
top of that, what does that make him? 6'12", six
Yeah, puts him at
thirteen,
7
six.
feet.
Yeah,
Oh,
because he
man.
wasn't tall enough already,
Yeah,
right? So
it was a different, offensive line for sure. It
man,
it
that's
definitely
Yeah.
was.
crazy. All right, Eric. I want to ask you about meeting Priest for the first time, and I want to vibe check on Priest Holmes when you first crossed paths with
Rhett,
him.
he's basically trying to get some dirt. He's trying to get that dirt on me, man,
Yeah,
so
yeah. I
he's trying.
wanna because look,
Hey,
we recently had Coach Simon on.
Yeah, we had Coach Simon on, Matt Simon,
oh
So
my
and just,
goodness.
so he shared some delicious stories about
yeah.
Priest and his vibe back then. But what was your read on Priest when you first crossed paths with him?
Man, let me tell you what priest is, and I still use this philosophy to the day.
It's always
You know what I'm saying?
philosophy with you. It's love it.
It's almost like he had this philosophy like he would quickly say, "My name Bennett, and I ain't in it." That's what he was. You could not get nothing out of him. If you're talking about somebody, priest would be like, "My name Bennett, I ain't in it." But
Keep
this
those
is one
secrets.
thing I could tell you this right here. Priest's preparation for a game is unparalleled to anybody, unmatched to anybody you could even imagine. This guy will watch so much film. I mean, he will spend all day, all night in there studying the film. And that's something that, I've always admired. So like when you guys see him at Kansas and he's excelling. He's going to Pro Bowl, lead NFL player, NFL Offensive Player of the Year, and leading the NFL in rushing and touchdown. Oh, that's the chicken. That's the chicken. But you guys don't know nothing about the egg. And the egg right there happened long before that. If he wasn't playing, he's in there getting that studying done. So he's getting that mental part of the game ready. So when he started excelling and reaching to the top, it's nothing new to me because I already knew what was going to happen. Oh, I was saying I used to play priest in chess all the time. We just played chess all day long when we was at the Baltimore Ravens because there wasn't really nothing else to do in Owens Mills, Maryland. So after every practice, we would go play chess, have fun, eat dinner, come back and play some more chess. That's all
Ooh,
we did.
all right.
Yeah, Erect, that you mean in terms of just the locker room, that
Yeah,
intensity.
yeah.
Um,
Well, what were your first impressions, Priest, of
yeah,
of
so
of Eric?
Erect,
How much about Eric did you know before you
so
became
of course,
teammates?
coming out of college, I was watching Erect, especially as
Sure,
with him being a professional, and so I already knew there was something different about Erect. I knew there
yeah,
was a little dog in him, you know what I mean,
sure,
a little
sure,
fight in him. So
yeah.
especially when I learned the fact that he was a wrestler as well,
Mhm,
and then of course, if you ever to meet Erect
mhm.
and you get a handshake, oh,
Uh-oh.
he about to crush
Is
those
he
knuckles.
crushing it?
He about to crush them knuckles. So
He's broken some
yeah, so
hands?
that's
Yeah,
one
yeah.
of the things that Eret is infamous about, man. He gonna
Okay.
give you that handshake and you will remember you shook his hand. So
That's
where'd that
right.
come from, Eret? Man, what was that about?
Okay, so I'm a wrestler, and you can always tell a wrestler's grip. It's not using a lot of muscle, it's just a very tight grip that let people know, hey man, remember this right here.
That's
This is
right.
a man you're talking to.
That's
And
right.
so it's a strong grip, man.
Breaking news from Bet365. New customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. Sign up, place a bet for $5 and get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. Bonus bets can be used on the spread, player props, futures, and so much more. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365.
Hey, do you have a gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER in Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia. Or 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. 21 plus only, 18 plus in Kentucky. Please gamble responsibly. Must be present in Arizona, Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, and select parishes in Louisiana, Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia. $10 minimum deposit required. Terms and conditions apply. In-app only.
This has been a Playmaker production.